I would like to introduce you to our audience when you came here to Qatar, how you started your own professional life.
Alhamdulillah, I started my business in Qatar in 1997.
Wow, mashallah.
And that was in September 1997. And having experience in my previous assignment in Saudi Arabia, in same line, I was manager in one of the companies there. So I know this business for almost 12-13 years. So when I came, I started a very small garden center. At that time, Qatar, you don't have so many garden centers. What you see in the vegetable market area, it is full of garden centers now. It was not there. So we were one of the earliest to start, and almost 26 years, alhamdulillah, now. We started very small, but we started with imported plants from Holland.
Wow.
To start with itself.
Bravo.
And as time passed, we started introducing more and more products, like irrigation products and fertilizers, gardening tools.
Yes, so this is what I want to ask you about the services, what you provide to Qatar market from A to Z.
That's right. How we source this product, because I normally attend most of the international exhibitions in horticulture. So we identify the products which is good for our market, Qatar market, which our market require. And in many cases, we have agency agreements with many companies in Europe. We have agencies with Clabber of Italy, very famous brand. Clabber is an Italian product, and you can see them all over the market in chain stores like Carrefour, Almira, Lulu, and all these things, other than the garden centers, flower shops.
Yes.
And we are the agents of Semilas Fito from Spain, and where we bring consumer range seeds, vegetable as well as flower, and that also you can see in the market.
Yes, bravo.
Yeah, and we have fertilizer range from Spring from Holland. Fertilizer, leaf shine spray, insecticide, which is good for consumers, not very strong medicines, not very strong chemicals, which is good for home gardens.
Organic, let's say.
Not organic, it's chemical, but it is very low intensity. It is not very strong, so which can be kept on your shelf, no harm. So we don't keep any very strong medicines here, because this is a flower shop kind of thing.
وأقولها بكل فخر أنا قطاري خير ومحبة محضاري وأقولها بكل فخر أنا قطاري.
You know the competition, how is it? So how we make ourselves different and special than other companies, because here we are in an open market.
That's right. Qatar is in a very open market. Anybody can start. If they are experienced in this land, they can start their business. And being an open market, it's a very competitive market.
Yes.
You can see products from all over the world coming in here, and competition is there. I cannot deny that. It's a big competition, and we have to survive in this market. So we put ourselves ahead by bringing products which are most modern.
Yes.
That's why I told you, when I go exhibitions, I always see the latest trends. I just came back from another exhibition in Germany. So whenever we go for an exhibition, we see something new, which they intend to introduce in their market for 2023, 24. I saw last week what is coming for 23 and 24. So these kind of products, which is then again, it's a huge exhibition. You cannot bring everything to Qatar. We can only bring those products which are useful for Qatar.
Yes.
So even this visit also, I have identified a few items which will be coming inshallah this summer, and offering to our customer in the September onwards. Inshallah, that's way. And how we overcome the competition, how we survive this competition, means we normally source our products from original source. Not by exporters.
Yes.
We go to the factories, we go see how they produce them, and all these things. And our agreements are mostly with original source.
Yes.
Original source.
Yes.
So we have that advantage, and we bring directly to Doha, Hamad Port, mostly. Most of our products are coming through Hamad Port.
Wow.
And some plants are coming by air to, our airport, Doha International Airport.
Yes, bravo.
So that is the way we
Got
stay ahead.
special, yeah.
Alhamdulillah.
Yes.
And we are not greedy. So that means our markup will not be that high. Our
Yes.
our markup is based on our cost, landed cost. And we put certain margins so that we can survive. If we survive, we serve better.
Yes, yes,
We
alhamdulillah.
don't survive, we will not stay here.
Yes, of course.
So we survive, alhamdulillah. We survive with minimal profit or reasonable profit, which sustain us to do more better.
Yes.
And that's the way it is.
Yes, alhamdulillah. So from ABC Khalijia TV, we're hoping for you to grow more and more and to be in a high level, Mr. Muhammad Ismail, because really you deserve to be success in your life here. So as a businessman as well, where you can find yourself after 2-3 years from now on?
We are growing naturally. That's what we always say, organically. No,
Not one.
No. You don't see any steep growth. We don't see any steep fall also.
Yeah.
We call it natural organic growth. So we are expecting to grow the way we grown last 25 years. Every year you see some kind of growth.
Yes.
So last year we have introduced artificial plants, which was not there. So that is there. Now we have started our online business. Customers can check our website and order online, and it can be delivered to their houses.
Yes.
So that is a new development which happened in 2022, and we expect that to do better in the coming years.
Now we will talk about Qatar a little bit, about the safety and security here. Is #1 in the world, had the opportunity as well, had the happiness and the investment for all of the businessmen, for all of the investors here, even the normal people. So we have to thank the Sheikh Father Hamad bin Khalifa Al Thani and also Samul Amir Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani from the Garden Center and from Mr. Muhammad Ismail as a CEO of the company. Tfaddal.
May Allah bless this ruling family of Qatar.
Yes.
They are wonderful rulers, exemplary rulers. So I feel at home, I will say more than home. I am from India, but most of my life I have lived here now in Qatar. Since 1997 I am here. My 2 children were born in Qatar.
Mashallah.
My other son was born in Saudi Arabia, and my daughter was born in India. So I have 4 children.
God
All
bless
my
them.
children are here My daughter is married and she is having her own children. My son is with my business. He has joined me after his college and post graduation.
Yeah.
My other 2 children are studying in Qatar.
MashaAllah.
And I would say I am very, very, very happy. And I can say that I always go and boast or talk about Qatar when I go and meet. Even last week when I was in Europe, I talked to my supplier in Netherlands, and they were part of the World Cup. And I told him that this Qatar has organized one of the best World Cup,
Of course.
in the history.
Of course.
And I don't think such a World Cup will happen in the near future. Also, it happened in a city.
Yes.
All the players happened in a city. Alhamdulillah, without a single wrong incident.
Yes.
And that is the great thing we have done.
Yes.
And this country, Father Amir, as well as Amir Hamad bin Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani,
No.
they are exemplary rulers.
Yes.
And we are very proud to be here as expatriates, and we are part of this country.
Of course.
You know, I cannot stop my eyes. You know, you can see them. It's wet.
Yes.
Because I'm so emotionally attached to this country.
Yes, of course. Really, I can touch your feeling, and I hope your words will reach our rulers here in Qatar. And thank you, Mister, for your message to our leadership.
Exactly.
And really, they deserve the thanks from our heart, from the pit of our heart.
That's right.
And we will thank you also.
And the support they are giving, the government support, the infrastructural development, what we have witnessed in the last 20
It's
years. Amazing. It's a modern country now.
Yes.
It's a very modern country with all kind of facilities. Our commuting, our transport, our movements, everything is smooth. We have wonderful airport to reach here.
Yes.
We have a wonderful port to bring our products here.
Yes.
And Alhamdulillah,
Alhamdulillah, they make Qatar in a high level, really.
Yeah, really.
Really.
Wonderful place to
Yes,
live. Wonderful
yes.
place to live.
Alhamdulillah. So the thanks, it's connected also from ABC Khalijiya TV. We will thank you, Mr. Muhammad, to accept us here in your company. Inshallah, always we will see you in a high level and in all of the Qatar as well. Before we end our time, just want to tell our audience where we are now, the location I mean, and how can we reach and contact the garden center.
We are on Najma Street in Al Hilal area, very close to Gulf Cinema intersection.
Yeah.
And there is a road connecting Gulf Cinema intersection towards the mall. We are very close to the Gulf Cinema intersection.
Yes.
And the street is called Al Najma Street.
Najma Street.
And it is very visible. You can see the signage of the garden center.
Yes.
And Alhamdulillah, we are known company in the market.
Yeah.
People know us.
Yes.
And we do mostly business to business also.
Yes.
Because most of the horticulture companies, the DIY companies, they know us also. So and now we are into online
Yes.
business, so we can be reached.
أنا قطاري خير ومحبة محضاري وأقولها بكل فخر. أنا قطاري أنا قطاري أنا قطاري ودايم ديوي قطر غالية ومحبوباتي يوم الشدايد والواغى مثل الحجر ما نفطاري. أنا قطاري أنا قطاري